Hello everyone, this is Daniel here, today to another video. And today I'm going to talk about Nikolaus. Who or what is Nikolaus? And also the other questions is why, where and when and how is Nikolaus celebrated today? So, okay, let's just jump first into who or what is Nikolaus. Nikolaus is dated back to the 3rd century, so he's quite an ancient figure. He is at the same time very famous. He's one of the most famous saints, while at the same time there is no real evidence on him. So it's quite hard to say who he was. There is legends that he was doing a lot of miracles, and traditionally he is known for that he's bringing the kids presents in form of like oranges or nuts or something. You will find him on the streets, you will find him in the shopping malls, in the supermarkets. So, and he will give out presents. So this is like a tradition for kids. But this tradition is also dated back to the medieval times, so it's around 5 centuries ago. They started to celebrate, so a lot earlier than the Krampus I was talking about yesterday. How is Nikolaus celebrated, and how is quite interesting, because this also changed over time. So in the medieval times it was the bishop who was going from house to house and asking if you have been a good kid or if you have been a bad kid, so like Krampus being like the evil guy, the evil person, while Nikolaus is the good person. In northern Germany there's like also the Knecht Ruprecht, which is like more or less like Krampus, but he's alone, while Krampus usually are in groups. But yeah, check out the previous video on Krampus, I did it yesterday. When is Nikolaus celebrated? Nikolaus is celebrated on the 6th of December, while Krampus is celebrated on the 5th of December. Actually, it's in fact like this. Sometimes Krampusläufe can be also celebrated on the 6th of December, and sometimes they also celebrate together, so it's like with Krampus, also Nikolaus, but it's always depending on the area, because some really are cherishing the Krampus, while others, and which is more famous of course because you get presents and the kids like Nikolaus, where is Nikolaus celebrated? The Saint Nikolaus, or Sankt Nikolaus in German, and he's celebrated throughout the church, so he has a lot farther reach than just Krampus, which is like more local. Now we know for a fact Nikolaus is celebrated on the 6th of December. Sometimes he's celebrated on the day before, the night before, with Krampus together, to have the good person and the evil person right next to each other. Now you got like two traditions. You not just know only Krampus, but you also know Nikolaus. And I think you're pretty much set for like how you can find stillness, which will be coming next week. Thanks for tuning in. So yeah, please stay tuned and look out for the next video, and see you next week. Bye!